It's 63 degrees Fahrenheit. We're dealing with 202,515 miles on the speedometer. It's November 24th, 2023. And you guessed it, there's Linda, beautiful Linda. And I'm Cole, and welcome to the Please Subscribe show. We're headed to a Walmart. Linda's got an interview. It's a restaurant inside there.
CSSR State Philharmonic and Silent Night. Peter Briner conducting here on WRR 101. Here on our first day of All Holiday All the Time. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm Amy Bishop, and if you want to see a full list, a full lineup of all the great programs we have coming up during the holidays, just go to WRR101.com/holiday. And support for WRR comes from Craig Lawrence Jewelry, featuring estate jewelry, custom jewelry design, and classic timepieces. Craig Lawrence Jewelry, located in Highland Park Snyder Plaza at Hillcrest and Daniel, and at CraigLawrenceJewelry.com.
There's Kitty. Meow, meow, meow. We're zeroing out this, which is the resettable odometer, also known as the trip counter, to 0. And we've got about 9.3 miles, 10 minutes for the Walmart pickup. This is for Roadie. We'll arrive at 3:25 in the PM. First one of the day. And then there's another one they tagged on there, which is a Home Depot. They usually don't do that, so I'll probably picking this order up, which is one order for $20. I don't know how far I'm going, but then it looks like I'm going to go right over to a Home Depot for a $13 one. So that's like $33. Hopefully within the hour, and then we'll look for more. It's going off like crazy right now. This is right after the holiday, which is Black Friday. I started an hour late because Linda had an interview. I was probably most likely going to start at 2 today. Sometimes I try to start at 1. But we had to, go to the interview and then run by a Walmart. All right, so we're going to go to that one. We'll be there. This is the one that's way over where we were earlier. So here we go. Remind you, this particular Walmart pickup is the McCart Avenue Walmart. It's across town. It's about 8 miles away. Roll away from California. Guys, do not go, so I can show it to you. Do not go by GPS coordinates. You see it has this Home Depot right there. Barely see it. Don't go by GPS coordinates. So if it's taking you in some weird direction, look at it. It'll show GPS coordinates in there. Don't go by that. So double check. So when you're on your way, look to see if Google Maps says GPS coordinates. They're like just numbers. Don't go by that. It'll take you to the wrong spot. And a lot of the times. I'd say 7 out of 10 times it'll take you to the wrong spot. Well, more like, I'd say 3 out of 10 times. But usually that's the case. When I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't taking me to the Walmart on my cart. I look down the GPS coordinates. And it plugs in the GPS coordinates. So before you take off, make sure that it has an actual physical address in it. If it doesn't, then type it in to your Google Maps, Waze, Apple Maps, whatever it is that you use, okay? Type it in so it's a physical address. So it's an actual address. It'll have a street name or an avenue name or a drive. But don't go by the GPS coordinates on Roadie. They don't have it figured out. It's like they're separating the regular orders from the Black Friday orders. So drivers have to go to another area. So he said Black Friday deals were on the other side of this particular McCart Walmart. So we're going to try the other side. Black Friday deals. Oh, I see. I've already checked in on that. Okay, I'm gonna have to let them know. I don't know about this. I don't know about that. That might be something else. This is for delivery. I'm gonna go and talk to another manager. Go back over this way and see if I can talk to a manager. Talk to that guy, his name's Angel. He said it would be under deals. That's what they're saying. So I have to talk to someone over there on the other side. There's someone way over there. I'm gonna talk to them and see if they can find it. This is, I think, the little makeshift area for deals. They call them Black Friday deals. I don't see any of the signs here. I do see workers over there. They said there'd be workers over that way. There's one of them right there. This is one of them right here. I'll just let them know where I'm at. This is on this side of where the deal. This is where the deals are right here. All right, so John's gonna get a supervisor. Okay, thank you.
Taking a picture?
All right, he took a photo of it, and then he's gonna go look them up. All right, he's saying it would take an hour. He says they're not listed, but he's helping those other people, so we're gonna have to cancel. All right, well, he helped those people over there, and he said it would take an hour, and he said it was scattered, so it wasn't gathered. All right, so he said it was scattered, and he wouldn't be able to pick it up. He said it would take an hour to pick it up. We can't wait more than 15 minutes. So he's helping those people over there. He helped another person. I've seen a few other look-like roadies that were being checked in on the other side too. But he said, well, were you checked in on the other side? And then they sent me there. And he said it would take an hour to get it, so we have to move on. But we have backup, so we have another one. And we're gonna go to that one instead. So we have to make it work. So watch your Walmarts on Black Friday. That one did have a GPS coordinates in it. Watch your GPS coordinates. Watch your GPS coordinates. It'll take you the wrong direction some of the time. So watch it. This one I put in manually. I caught it that it had a GPS coordinate because I checked the address. So check your addresses in the map. So when you get the map uploaded and it's starting to go, make sure it has a physical address in it. Check your GPS coordinates. Now, this is another thing too. I don't know why they wouldn't have it gathered. They have a lot of orders, so that could be the issue at hand. But it was only 5 orders. It wasn't a whole lot. So he said it was scattered. It would take an hour. That's what he said. I got his information. I think his name was Brandon. The other guy I talked to was Angel, but they were on the other side where they were releasing groceries. This was the black deal. So it did say in the app to park at the deals section, so they were correct about that. But they didn't say anything about their orders being scattered, okay? This one's gonna be 5.1 miles. It's 12 minutes. We'll arrive at 4:24 p.m. on the arrival. All right, so for the 5 cancellations, they did compensate, but it was $4. It's better than nothing. They did compensate for it. So that's what happens. And hey, listen, this is not the first Walmart issue. This is, you know, the 50th Walmart issue. And the reason I was let go of Roadie and then rehired. Because I was let go of Roadie and then I appealed it, and they went back and realized that it was okay to talk to you have to talk to the managers if they don't have your order. You have to talk to somebody. Anyway, we're headed there. We'll be at there 4.5. We'll be there in 10 minutes. 4:24 on the PM again. All right, this will determine whether we go to the airport or not. This is something to do with going to the back side of Home Depot, and you claim that it's a van order. So they're all the way from New Jersey. All right, according to the app, we go behind Home Depot, and it's supposed to be a van order. They said back or side, so maybe this would be a side here. Check to see if this is a side over here. I don't know if that's what they're meaning by van order. I didn't see any vans in the back side of Home Depot. And I don't see on the side. There's a shattered glass right there. I'm just gonna go in and show it to them and see what they mean. Well, she was able to find it, so it looks like this one's working. Alright, so Brandy seemed to find the order just fine. So, I don't know. I'm giving her a good rating on that. This is the Walmart off Southwest 820. She's found it in a matter of seconds. So, never lose hope. But the Walmart ones can be very, very scattered. And it can be a big headache. right, going through the holiday traffic in Santa's reindeer. Looks like this one's just about almost $14. So we'll go 23 miles. We'll be there in 36 minutes, 5:09 in the PM. The Walmart one was $20, but it was scattered, so they couldn't find it. That's what Brandon said. So anyway, he didn't say that it was a manager or anything, but he had like a yellow thing on one of the tags, and his tag was backwards. Both of their tags were, almost everybody I walked with, their tags were backwards, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them whatsoever. All right, we got this one we need to go to. It's a Home Depot. Going to your doorstep. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la. All right, so we'll be taking 35W towards Waco to get to Joshua. Hopefully we get lucky and get a few out there too. Might not be as hectic as Fort Worth right now. Man, there's gonna be a lot of cars that are gonna have to pull over right here. That reminds me, I'm gonna turn over to the left here since some of those are gonna be pulling over to the right. Well, so far 2 hours, $13. It's not good. When you have a cancellation like that, it hurts bad. That's why I get names and stuff, because I don't know if I believe that order was completely scattered. There were other orders that were being delivered right in front of me. There was only 5 orders. Why they wouldn't gather those, I don't know. I'm really upset about it. Depends on, the rest of the night will depend on whether I go to the airport tomorrow. So we'll have to see. So back in the day, they had a car commercial that went, south on 35, Osbury exit. South on 35, Osbury exit. North of Fort, or something like, south on 35, Osbury exit. And then Fort Worth or something, I remember. South on 35, Osbury exit. Yeah, that's where I went. It went south on 35, Osbury exit, Fort Worth. We're not taking Osbury exit, but we're kind of close to it. I always think of that commercial when I'm around here. It went south on 35, Osbury exit, Fort Worth. I don't know if Osbury exit's up here or if it's somewhere in this area, but I remember that. It was a car commercial. South on 35, Osbury exit, Fort Worth. We used to sing it in acting class sometimes. Not like, you know, like in front of the acting teacher, but kind of like, you know, this girl I knew named Lori Shelton, she knew it too. I don't know if she ever watches the show. I don't know if she's a mom now. I thought she was one of the best actresses around. She's real skinny, dark hair, real neurotic. She smoked cigarettes. Kind of reminded me of like a neurosis like Juliette Lewis. Julie Lewis, is that her name? Juliette Lewis? I don't know. Supposedly she had some problems with River Phoenix on Dark Blood. I really don't believe it. I think they were just driving her crazy. River Phoenix was eating artichokes, acting all weird. Right before he, you know, went on that long fast and took a bunch of speedball at Viper Room. It was probably making her nervous. The guy was starving himself in front of her. Not that I didn't like him. I thought he was one of the best actors around, but golly. He was skinny. Skinny boy. John Frusciante is like, man, here, take some of this. Golly. That was it. But it happened and it was bad. Yeah, I think her name was Julie Lewis. I'll look it up. I'll look up. I don't even know if Dark Moon's a movie. No, I'm sorry. It's Dark Blood. Dark Blood. I don't even know if it's a movie. Sorry, I messed it up. Dark Blood was finally released 2012. with River Phoenix right before River Phoenix died. I think it was like 1993. I think on Halloween. But that was made during that time. It was made in 1992, so it took 20 years and they released it. It was Judy Davis. That was her name, Judy Davis. Sorry, I got the names mixed up. I do that sometimes. It was Judy Davis, and I never saw the movie. It was released 2012. Okay, so Judy Davis was in it. River Phoenix was in it. George Sluzier was the actual director. He directed The Vanishing, like in 1988. He was a well-known director. And he passed away in 2000, I believe 14. No, let's see, hang on. I'll find out when he died. I think he died a few years after 2012. 2012 was when they released Dark Blood. That was River's last movie released. River Phoenix, before he died in front of the Viper Room in 1993 at Halloween. A lot of rumors, they don't really know exactly how it happened, but supposedly it was heroin and speed. Well, it was heroin and cocaine, which is speedball. Supposedly he was doing that. He was drinking it in liquid form. He went into an epileptic seizure and died. But the last movie was 2012. That was released with him. Dark Blood. George Sluzier. Judy Davis was in it. There's a Kia. Yeah. It's a Kia totting a Christmas tree. Right there. It's not the biggest Christmas tree, but it works. Killed on arrival. Not the Christmas tree. That's what KIA. That's what it stands for, killed on arrival. Actually, I'm sorry, killed in action. Killed in action. Killed in action. Sorry about that. A little tired. Killed in action.